WrestleMania is here. Finally, it is tomorrow, and it has been a long build for Becky Lynch. How are you?
I'm good.
Let's go back to, I haven't seen you in months, and and there were two conversations that I remember that we had. One at SummerSlam,
Yeah.
when you told me about like some personal life changes and changes you were making physically and like things you were really working on. And then a few months later, things had already started to develop, and I then didn't see you again, and now here we are. Take me back, SummerSlam to now, what has this process been like?
It's been unbelievable. It's really been a lesson about ownership, you know, about owning yourself, owning your spot, taking ownership of what you want and how you're going to get it. And I don't think anybody could have anticipated the rise and the reaction being like this.
Did the SummerSlam moment make you think, like the reaction in Barclays Center when you turned on Charlotte?
Yeah.
Was that an indicator that this could become really big, or was it just like, that was a cool night, we'll see what happens?
No, I knew then that it was going to be something huge. I knew it was going to be something huge because there was that thing in me that always wanted to bust out another level and another layer, and it just gave me that freedom to be whoever it was that I wanted to be and take whatever it was that I wanted to take. And I don't think people realized that it was going to get this reaction. I think people thought I was going to get booed, and I was not. And in fact, it was the opposite. And it's just been a groundswell of support since then. And of course, there's with that there's more critics and everything like that, but it's all part of it. And
really? Is that a thing? Because I feel like it's been a love fest for you since...
It's been a bit of a love fest.
Let's say, where's all the criticism?
There's a few, but there's always going to be more opinions surfacing. But either way, I feel like I'm doing my thing and I'm enjoying the hell out of it and making history tomorrow. Yeah.
So I mean, listen, what you're not going to get from me is, tell me what it's about to be in the first women's main event. We all know the magnitude, if you love this business, of what that means. For me, it's more interesting about you specifically because you're the first SmackDown Women's Champion, and then I'm curious the life lesson that came here in terms of patience, right? You're the first SmackDown Women's Champion, and then go back a year and change, being totally blunt, you're middle of the pack, sort of, you know?
Yeah.
Becky Lynch is beloved, and I'm sure when you did signings, kids loved you, but on a week-to-week basis, you weren't necessarily involved in everything. What did you learn during that period, and did you have to really be patient and think about that specifically?
Yeah, well, I learned that some people are going to get chosen, they're going to get picked, and they're going to get pushed. But wrestling is like this, right? But what you have to do is, again, like I said, take ownership of stuff. Like, because I kind of approached everything like as if it was a campaign, right? Like I had to get the people to elect me to the main event. So anytime I could use my voice, like Twitter or YouTube or Instagram or whatever it was, to just get my message out there. But what we've seen is the story, like, and I couldn't have gotten this without telling the story of the middle of the road. You know what I mean? We needed that. So it's all.
But that's life too. That's not just in storytelling, right?
Completely. It's all been just one journey that the audience have been with me since the beginning, and I think that's why it resonates so much, and that's why there's been this pop and this. It's like that saying, like I'm an overnight success after 17 years,
right,
which is exactly how it feels. You know?
Last thing, I know you got to go. I don't believe, no matter what you tell me, that it doesn't. The results matter tomorrow. I believe the result matters. I believe for wrestling fans, for true hardcore fans of WWE, you, or Charlotte, but you most specifically, lifting the title means a lot. Does that mean a lot to you specifically?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I think it's the message of separating yourself from the pack, going after what you want, and not being complacent with where other people put you. and having a higher vision for yourself, going after that and knowing that you can achieve it. That's the message here. And if that doesn't happen, then I feel like everything I've said is a lie. And I ain't about to make a liar out of myself.
I knew you'd have a good phrase there to wrap that up. I'm very proud of you. Congrats.
Thank you.
Enjoy tomorrow either way. Becky
Oh, I
Lynch,
will. Thank you.
headlining WrestleMania, main eventing tomorrow.
Becky 2 belts. Becky walks in as Becky no belts, walks out Becky 2 belts.